We had to sell my aunt's investments, just about all of them, to get the money to pay the estate tax. We were hoping that that money could be possibly used to restore this house behind me, which is a family home place. It hasn't been occupied since 1959, but in 1991 it was still in pretty good shape, and it would have taken about the amount of money we had to pay the government to restore this house. So that's, as you can see, it hasn't been restored, and it probably never will be. Basically, the government took what we considered was ours, and we could not believe that the government thought they had the right to take this money. As far as I was concerned, it was theft and grave robbing. I just still cannot believe it. The lawyer went over it, and she gave us a rough estimate of what we were going to have to pay the government, and our mouths just dropped open. We couldn't believe it. And I turned to the lawyer and I said, what makes the government think that they are entitled to this money? And she looked right back at me just as serious and said, dead people don't vote. If we had to sell this property to pay the death taxes, what you're looking at right now would not be a field of newly planted corn that's going to help feed the world, but you'd see a bunch of houses with you know, weekend homes. People come down here on the weekend to play in the river, which is right over here. If Congress does nothing this year, on January 1st of 2011, the death tax comes back at $1 million exemption and a top tax rate of 55%. That is any farmer, any small businessman, you know, the man that owns the cleaners down the street, owns a restaurant, every last one of them under that $1 million exemption and 55% tax rate will have to pay a large amount of taxes to the government when they die.